Hello everyone. Welcome to the new episode of Go News. Uh, Welcome to the JIGS TV. My name is Stanisław Frejlak. We start as usual with the international tournaments, and the first news is about Nongshim Cup. So as you remember, last week I was talking that there is one game left in the second stage of the Nongshim Cup, and this game was played on the 24th of November, and Shinjin-so won, which means that at the moment there are 2 players left from Japan, 2 players left from Korea, and 2 players from China. It seems that no of the 3 countries is doing any worse than the other 2, so a very exciting competition. And now, like, if you don't understand the chart, what does it mean? Like, whoever wins in the match on the left, he advances to the match one to the right, so he plays the next round. And right now, Tang Wei-Xing from China was playing Shinjin-so on the 24th, and he lost, which means that Shinjin-so will play a player from Japan in the next stage, which happens, I am not sure when. I think in December. So what other news? Well, there is one news from Japan. There is the Tengen final going on, and as I told you once already, Japanese media, when they are talking about title matches in Japan, they often focus on what food the players eat, because this is more interesting for the public than the games, which are super difficult to understand. So this is lunch of Iyama Yuta, and this is lunch of Ichiriki Ryo. So how do you think? Which do you prefer? Well, we are a Go News TV, so we will also talk about the actual game which happened between these 2. And the game, it was maybe looking a bit strange from the beginning, because Iyama Yuta chose this 2 Sansan opening, very low opening, and then he just grabbed points. Black decided that okay, he needs to create a Moyo then, so Iyama invaded in the Moyo, I mean went into split the side and created a thick group. And what can Ichiriki do on this board? There are some influences of Black, but how to use them? Not easy. I think the focal point of this game was when Black was trying to enclose White on the left side, and then White thinks that, oh, if he just, I don't know, just lives, then already Black can dream of doing something in the center. So no, Iyama goes through, and a very interesting exchange happens. Black takes a Ponuki, but White gets out, and it also means additional points for White. And after the shape settles, what does Iyama do? He starts Yosei, it seems. First line move in move number 68. This doesn't happen so often. And then 2 space extension, just points. And in the end, it was impossible for Ichiriki to pay the Komi and to get the lead in this game. So Iyama is leading in the Tengen final, but it is best of 5, so not clear yet how the match will finish. And next game will be played on next Monday, so I hope I will already know the result in the next session of the news. In Korea, there is the Korean Baduk League going on, and there are so many games because there are many teams and all the top players are playing. This photo, for example, is a game of Kim Ji-sok versus Lee Chang-ho, the old star. This was a very long 4.5-hour game, and it was exciting, many swaps in the end. Then another game, what a clash, was Shin Min-jun versus Chejong. Shin Min-jun before the game said that he is afraid to play number one of female players. There was a big pressure on Shin Min-jun, and the game started with this very severe, very direct shoulder hit of Chejong. And well, the game was rather even for a long time, but at one point, Chejong started an attack on White's group here, and she succeeded. She did really well. After the shape settled, Black had a big lead, and it was like 10 points lead. But the game was still complicated, and Chejong couldn't keep it. So yeah, unfortunately for her and for her team, but Shin Min-jun won in the end. And then another game, which had a very interesting situation, was Na-hyun versus Kang Dong-yun. This was a game with a very fierce fight in the center, but I am not about to talk about this fight, but about what happened in the end game. You can see in the center that there are many captured stones. It seems that someone is about to collapse, but no one collapsed, and in the end it is a half pointer. And then White plays this endgame Tesuji. Can you see why this is a Tesuji? If Black tries to split White, then White can go in, Atari, and Black collapses. So Black needs to protect the corner, and yeah, and the shape would settle, and Black played this Atari, and in the end it was the same. But it seems that White missed his chance. In the end, White was losing the game by half a point, and he resigned. But this Atari of Black was a bit careless, and actually White has a super nice Tesuji of the Atari at 2-1. How does this Tesuji work? If Black takes the stone, White attaches. If Black connects, just connect, and this is already a Seki. And if Black goes in, then a Ko. Too bad. This would be an immediate loss of Black. But what happens if Black connects? This is the strongest answer of Black. But still, White can go in, and is there something White can do better than the actual game? So I will not go into details. You should search for it yourself. There is really something to search for. So I hope you can find it yourself. Good luck. And another nice news from Korea is, oh, I am sorry for the board, is the female Kisung semifinals. The last game of the quarterfinals was played today, and Cho Ye-yeon won her game, so she will play in the semifinals. And except for her, there will also be Kim Chae-young, Kim Da-young, and they are sisters. And this happens for the first time that two sisters are in the semifinals of the national tournament. Let's wish them luck. Of course, it won't be easy for them, as they are facing 9 Dan professional players, both of them. And by the way, I have also a family photo. This is a pro family, and the gentleman in between is their father. I think many European players might know him, because it is Kim Sung-rae. Kim Sung-rae is a very prominent Go teacher and also an author of many Go books. I have a few on my shelf. I really appreciate the books about common patterns and many examples from pro games. A really good teacher he is. And let's move to Taiwan. It seems that Taiwanese Go is really doing its best in this part of the year. There are many title matches of Taiwan happening right now. So the most prestigious one is the Taiwanese Mingren. It is the first edition. I already talked last Monday. There are games each Monday and Thursday, and Xu Haohong, the highest ranked Taiwanese player, is facing Lin Junyan, and they are playing best of 7. Last Monday they had they had this game. This game started with black saying that no, this corner of white is not yet a territory. Black can go here and create a co. And black stated that he can create the co because he has a big co threat. But the co threat was a minus, and even though black won the co, white got a big gain on the left. Then black tried to cut white, but after, I don't know, 40 moves were played, or maybe 70 moves were played, white settled on both sides, so black didn't gain too much, and when the game was about to finish, white had a big lead. So it seems that the direct attack of black was too hasty. It was too quick. And then the next game, Xu Haohong was black. No, wait. This time Xu Haohong was white, it seems. So I am sorry for the mistake on the slide. And in this game, wait, is it this game? Which game do I have? Let me take another look. What was this game? So this is the game which started with both players having the same joseki. So black was going out, white was going out. And I think because I think I went 2 slides ahead. So this is the slide where Xu Haohong is white. Sorry for that. And I think the most interesting part of this game was actually Yose. After black played here, white wanted to play a center endgame moves on the first line. But then black said, no, this is not big enough as the corner is still open. And Lin Junyan went into the corner and he lived. He has a privilege to live in that corner. Very interesting. And then white erased quite a territory of black. But still, according to AI, black gained on this exchange, living in the corner, around 1 or 2 points. And in the end, black won the game. So this was already 3-1 for Lin Junyan. But they are playing best of 7. So another game happened today. And in this game, I think was the most intense and a very good game. This game was there were basically no big mistakes. I believe. It started with black making moyo, white making moyo, but then white managed to build a shape in black's moyo, and then black was still trying to get points. White was erasing, and according to AI, no big mistakes were made. All the time the game was in a range of 2 points for one or the second player. And in the end, Xu Haohong managed to win, so it is 2-3, and the title match will finish this week, on Thursday, the next game, on Monday, maybe, if Xu Haohong wins the next, then on Monday, the last game. Alright, as I said, this is not the only title match happening in Taiwan. So the second one is again the same players. This time is Zhonghuan Qishang, which is the equivalent of Japanese Kisei, I believe. And this game was played. This is best of 3, and they played the first game on Sunday. On Monday, on Thursday they played, and then on Sunday a different title match. Again, they meet. And how did this game go? In the beginning, Xu Haohong was attacking white's wall, and white decided that he cannot really save it. So White just took a Ponuki elsewhere, but it seems that Black got really a lot from that. And after the group was captured, Black was leading a bit, and he managed to keep the lead until the very end of the game. And by the way, they played also another game. The two guys, they played in the first UMC Cup semi-final. They met in semi-final, so this time not final between both of them. And that game was actually won by Lin Junyan. And Lin Junyan will face Wang Yuanjun, 9-dan professional, in the final of that cup. And another title match happening in Taiwan is again one of the players we already know, Xu Haokong, and Chen Qirui. And actually Chen Qirui won that one. And I think I have a wrong name of the slide, because this time it's not Zhongguan Qishang, but it is Guoshou. Guoshou means national player, or maybe we can say national champion. So they are meeting in the final of the national champion competition. And this game, I think the beginning was very interesting when Chen Qirui managed to enclose Black and then go into Black's framework and build a living group. Black got a nice influence, but it seems he couldn't really use it well. And in the end, Chen Qirui won the first game. Still at least 2 more games to be played. Then, what more do we have? We have news from Europe, as usual. Go Bundesliga, third round was played, and here we have the brackets. And actually, it seems that JIGS team is leading in League 2, but we are having the same number of points as Bremen team. Just the small points are a bit in JIGS' favor. And in the League 1, HH Poli, it should be Hamburg team, right? And Karlsruhe, they are both in the lead. All right. Except for the Go Bundesliga, there is another online event happening, starting from yesterday, I believe, and it is European Women's Championship happening on the online Go server. 4 leagues, in each league 4 girls, and 2 best of each league go out, and they will play in the finals. If I'm not mistaken, this is the system. And yeah, you can see the results. I'm sorry there are no names, but there are photos. I believe usually in the brackets there are names and not photos, so we are the different type of brackets makers. Except for the European Women's Championship, there is another event for European women, and it is the preliminaries for the World Women Amateur Go Championship, which was supposed to take place in Tokyo in May, I believe, but it will happen online. And the first round is happening these days. Not all the games were played yet. Four winners of the next round will go into the final stage. That's it about the news. And let's move to the next part of our show, which are interviews. So the first interview is with Jan Hora, the president of Czech Go Association. What does he have to tell us? Let's see.
Hello everybody, today I'm talking to Jan Hora. He is actually the president of the Czech Go Association. Hello Jan.
Yeah, hello Manja. Nice to see you.
Yeah, so we would like to know a little bit more about Czech. Czech is actually one of the maybe biggest countries in Europe, also by the number of Go players. How many Go players you have?
I guess not the biggest one. We have about 200 active Go players.
But I know a lot of strong Go players from Czechia. So who is your strongest one? Who should everybody know?
Actually, temporarily the strongest one is Lukáš Podpěra, which is quite famous.
But you yourself, you are also six dan, and you have a lot of six dans in Czechia somehow, right?
Yeah, we have a lot, and we had a lot, like the legendary players like Vladimír Daněk, who is well known, or Radek Nechanický.
Yeah, and I heard that you have actually an extra tournament for your very strong players. It's called the Go Baron.
That's correct. It's called the Go Baron. It's organized by Vladimír Daněk with cooperation with the main sponsor, who is Pepa Němec. He's quite a fan of the game, and he sponsored it very.
Oh, so you have prize money actually for your championship.
Yep.
So there are not so many people in Europe or countries which have prize money. Cool. I know also that you love so much Pergo in Czechia.
Yeah, we are trying quite hard about Pergo. Our aim was to make Czech Championship to regularly have 2 digits of participants. We manage sometime, not every year, but sometime we manage, and we always enjoy these events. So we like it a lot. Also, we have quite a lot strong female players like Klára Žaloutková or Áďa Tomšu or which one?
Jitka, maybe.
Yeah, Jitka.
Yeah.
Jitka is now playing the European Championship, which is in.
I saw she won yesterday.
She won yesterday. Good news for me. Yes. I didn't notice yet.
Yeah, so it was the first game of the European Female Championship. She won against Alexandra Urban. So how many tournaments you have per year?
We have around 16 tournaments, plus some extra events. Of course, it was quite different this season because of the situation. And
what are you doing for the youngsters?
We are trying really hard to improve the work with youngsters. There is one aspect that helps a lot because there is a group of young people who are really active in organization and supporting to promote the youth Go, and they are doing quite a good job. Creating new events for the kids, creating online lessons, and so on. So it's getting better these days.
And I heard that next year you will organize the European Youth Championship. It actually became one of the biggest events in Europe after EGC, probably. So even up to 300 participants. So when will it take place?
It will be in the end of February and in the beginning of the March. Hopefully, it will happen. It's a little bit uncertain because of the COVID situation, but we are progressing as it will happen.
Thank you very much, Jan, for the interview, and hope to speak you soon again. And I guess that will happen for the Youth Championship.
Thank you too.
Bye.
Thank you, Jan, for the interview. Czechia is a really strong Go country, and I believe everyone loves Czech tournaments. And a second interview we have with a Go player, Roman, who is also a JIGS student. Let's listen to Roman.
Hello everybody, today we are talking to Roman Gerloff. Probably nobody of you ever heard of his name. However, he is a totally newcomer and youngster. He has been playing just a little bit more than 1 year and has now 4 wins after 4 rounds in the Corona Cup and is already something like 1 dan. So this is really amazing. How are you doing that? Tell us your secret.
Hi, Manja. Well, I think I put a lot of effort into Go, so I studied around 4 to 5 hours a day and was playing a lot of games. And I also went to JIGS in summer for 1 month and also in autumn for 2 weeks. Oh, actually it was only 1 week, unfortunately. But yeah, this was a big input for my Go. And of course I was, studying a lot at home and playing a lot. And of course, having fun.
As far as I know, you are in the final year of school and seems like you're playing more Go than going to school. Is that good?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm spending even time in school for Go, so I don't know if this is very healthy, but I think my grades are doing fine.
Okay, all right. Yeah, with that, probably your next aim is to win also the next round of Corona Cup, or even all 6 rounds. That would be the jackpot. Whoa.
Yeah, right. I'm looking forward to win the next 2 games. So yeah, this is my aim, and yeah, my next aim would be to go to the German Championship next year. So
Yeah, this is so difficult, right? So you need to be something like a 3 dan to even qualify for the qualification, something like this.
yeah, right. My rating is still 2Q, but I think I can reach a higher rating in the next year.
Yeah, then you need a lot of tournaments and you need to win your games. And by the way, for everybody at home, Roman is actually one of the people who set up the news here. So actually, he is one of the guys behind the scenes. So thank you very much, Roman, for helping out so much. And yes, with that, I wish you a lot of luck in the tournament and also for the next German championship. And just move forward as you are doing now. It's really great job.
Yeah, thanks, Manja, and I hope you're doing fine too.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Roman, for the interview, and also thank you for a great help in setting up JIGS TV. Let's move to the Tsumego part. Are there any people reaching the 75 points, which is necessary to get a prize? I believe there are already some people being close. This week, the second problem in the single-digit key problems was probably the hardest. It was harder than the third one, and also we had very tricky problems in the dance section, and these are new Tsumego. So pause the video or just wait until they are posted on the god-jigs.eu website. We also have one advertisement. This is an advertisement of Jigsmas training camp. This camp will be online this year, always in the period of Christmas and New Year. There are 2 camps in the Jena International Go School, but this time, due to pandemic, they will be online. The registration is until 15th of December. So make sure that you register and choose how much time do you want to train during the camp. So this is what awaits us in the Christmas period. And also, I hope you remember that before the Christmas comes, we have the Christmas special in the shows, that there are some Christmas trees hidden in the shows. I am not sure if you found any, for example, today, but maybe today they were hidden too deeply, or maybe they were not. So anyway, if you manage to find them, then you will need to write in the end, like after the 4 shows, which are the 3 shows which are left until Christmas, just write us where you found the Christmas trees, and who gets it right, he can hope for a nice present from a JIGS Santa Claus. And Go Piece of the Week is a Go tattoo, as we announced last time. We are waiting for your Go tattoos, and this is a Go tattoo from Guillaume Mani. And for sending us this nice picture, Guillaume also wins a €10 voucher for JIGS. Congratulations, and yeah, I don't know if you like tattoos, then maybe a Go tattoo is a very nice option. And I believe that actually this tattoo with the cost situation I also saw on some arms of some Polish players. Anyway, this is it for today. As always, we are waiting for any ideas from you, any content you miss here, any advertisement of a project you are making, a tournament, and also if you want to cooperate with us to help us with providing, for example, news from your country or from your region, then we would love to. For example, now there is so much stuff happening in Taiwan, and unfortunately, we don't have anyone who would send us the articles. That's why I didn't manage to find photos today. So I just talked about the games. But anyway, it would be a great help if you can provide us with any ideas, any news, any projects we can talk about. That's it for today, and see you next Monday, as always, 8:30 Central European Time. Bye bye.